Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Kim is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike two. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
In the second spot tonight.
Stepping in, Chase Utley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Manny Machado gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Santana's ready. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Stephen Vogt set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Down and away, ball one. A runner on first with two away. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Braun retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Jorge Polanco comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Striding into the box, Adam Eaton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Espinosa's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Todd Frazier gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Into the windup and the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danny Espinoza will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Danny Espinoza.
Lifted the other way out to left center after it is eaten, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr., and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Pedro Alvarez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting 8.
Julio Bourbon, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer giving chase, and that retires the side. Ryan Braun strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Fielder Ryan Braun.
Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Batting 5th.
Number 52 steps in now.
52.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Taken high and deep to right. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. 0-2-1 pitch as a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Choi, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
Number 51.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The throw home, and he is in there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Eddie Rosario steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rajay Davis steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Kim will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
And they fooled him at the changeup in his last at-bat.
Counts 1-0.
I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Foul ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Santana comes set. Here it is. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
A 2-run home run for Chase Utley as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Skied into straightaway right. Springer moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stephen Vogt is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Stephen Vogt.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jorge Polanco digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started.
Ouch, that one hit him.
First base.
Adam Eaton stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Here comes the first pitch. Hey now.
Don't expect him to forget throwing inside. Even after the hit by pitch, he just won't start giving in to guys out there.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's a look over to first. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Runners off for second. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Into the box now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Again to third. First and second here with nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Little dribbler back at him. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Left fielder number 8.
Ryan Braun is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners are at second and third with one down. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Number 52.
First pitch of the at-bat. Number 52 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got...
And that ball gets by him. And he's safe. Second and third here, one man out. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The right fielder, number
George
4.
Springer comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Up and in for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Runners at second and third with two gone. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the third baseline. Machado is there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Danny Espinosa is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. High pop-up. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. Oh, and he loses it on the exchange from glove to hand, and he won't have a play. Pedro Alvarez in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jared Saltalamacchia is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Vogt has a play and reined in one away. Choi stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To first. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. Eddie Rosario is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. Well, this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Adam Eaton gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Julio Bourbon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
This one's flared toward left center. Braun is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth.
Now batting.
Into the box, Rajay Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Rosario. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Now batting. Number
Kim
25.
will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Todd Frazier comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Espinosa's there. And taken in out there for the first out. Digging in now, Ryan Braun. He drew a walk his first time up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he misses with it. 1-1. Line to the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Number 52 stands in.
The batter, number 52.
First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
I got 2-1 to count.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
In the air now, out to right field. Bradley back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. George Springer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Chase Utley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Now a swing by Utley as he launches this one out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer is under it. 1 out. Manny Machado will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Springer at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. Stephen Vogt will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got...
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Danny Espinosa steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign.
And a relay home. And the tag from Saltalamacchia. They got him at the plate. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fernando Abad will come in and pitch now.
The Twins, number 60, Fernando Abad.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line towards center field. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th.
Andy
Oliver will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Andy Oliver. This change for the Orioles. Now playing.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And that misses inside 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Digging in, Choi. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Eddie Rosario will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Brian Dozier will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Utley is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Pedro Alvarez will stand in for a 3rd time now. His previous efforts left something to be desired as he popped out and bounced into a double play.
Yeah, he's been a deficit at the plate for his guys so far.
Caleb Joseph will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 36, Caleb Joseph.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting,
Julio Bourbon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Rajay Davis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The Dozier for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Jorge Polanco steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Adam Eaton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Machado in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number
Todd Frazier will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Sean Tollison will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
This change for the Orioles. Now playing left field, number 23.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Now at second base, number 2.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Kim comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The second baseman,
Chase Utley is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hold strike 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Utley is retired, 2 down now. Manny Machado tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Steve Cishek will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cishek's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Stephen Vogt.
First offering on its way. Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And he throws it away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Ryan Braun digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Left fielder.
From the stretch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Number 52 steps into the box.
Number 52.
Hit to short. Espinoza scoops it up on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. George Springer will step in, a ground out victim his last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Danny Espinoza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Oh, is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 26.
Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The pitcher, number 37.
Sean Tollison stands in for his first plate appearance of the new year. Steve Tollison will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 18, Steve Tollison.
This one's down to third. Frazier's up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joey Richard. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A sold-out crowd of just around 40,000 now on their feet in Minnesota. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead?
You